going first? Do you want Star Wars Unlimited or Spark of Rebellion?
Spark of Rebellion. You know I'm Vader.
You got
it. So, folks, I'm going to explain as we kind of go for those who maybe are new to this. We're going to draw 6 cards. I do like Vegas style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this game works on ascending resources. Basically, we start the game with 6 cards, and we choose 2 of these and put them into our resource pile here. Blah and blah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right?
Right.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too, buddy. So let's see how we're going to start this up. So we have 2 resources, and every round, at the end of the round, I should say, we'll draw 2 cards, and we'll be able to put out another one. So the resources will ascend. Right now, we have Vader and we have Luke. They each have an action. Mine is to do one.
I forgot to. I'm sorry to interrupt.
What did you do?
I forgot to think about mulliganing, which is nice in this game.
Oh, yes.
Because you can mulligan for free.
You get a free mulligan once in the game, as you said, yes. So go ahead and mulligan. That's fine. I can explain some more.
I didn't even think about it.
So Vader has an ability once a round. I could pay 1, tap him. If I played a villain unit, basically I could do 1 damage to a unit and 1 damage to Luke, which actually counteracts most of Luke's stuff, as I found out. So it's really nasty to play against Luke, honestly. Luke,
he plunks.
He pays 1, and when a rebel unit comes out, he drops a shield on it. So Vader literally counteracts his ability. It's kind of rough if people don't know what they're doing, especially with Vader. So we're going to draw, like I said, draw 6. He's going to put down 2, and then I'm going to play a card. We go back and forth like this. We each do an action. It's very simple. There's no instance or anything to interrupt the flow of the game in that regard. Like, I'm not going to be like counterspell, or anything like that on him. He just does something, I do something, and back and forth. The interesting thing about that is, unlike another game where you kind of do that, this is not playing solitaire. Your strategy has to shift constantly because based on what he does, will effectively change what I'm going to do a lot of times in a round. Are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
I'm paying
you go
2.
First.
I'm dropping a 1st Legion Stormtrooper. They come out and play tap because
everything does.
Everything does. Yes.
Unless it's got ambush.
Yeah. Actually, you know what the funny thing is? I'm going to change that. I'm sorry. I'm already changing my action, first action of the game.
You're exhausting.
I know. That's okay. I'm going to pay 1 and put out a TIE Fighter. My bad.
Good for you.
Yes, I thought I was good.
I'm going to pay 1 and put out... I get to look at the top card of my deck and decide whether I want to keep it on the top or not. And I'm going to keep it on the top.
All right. My action, I'm going to pay 1, tap Vader's ability, going to do 1 to R2 and 1 to your base. It's like I knew you were going to play a unit or something.
Duh. And I'm going to take initiative.
All right. So he effectively passes for the rest of the round. I have nothing else exciting I'm going to do, so I'm going to pass now. We untap our cards.
You don't untap yet.
Well,
actually, you draw 2 first.
My bad.
You put down a resource.
Yep.
And then you untap everything.
You sure about that?
Yes, I was instructed specifically from Josh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He said that's the actual order because certain cards later on in the set or even in this set will be affected by certain times of this set.
I'm going to drop that for now.
For now, you don't get to take it back.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. You have initiative, sir, so you get to go first.
Okay, I'm going to tap the fleet, and I'm going to play a fleet lieutenant, which makes R2-D2 be able to attack at a +2, +0, so you take 3 damage to your base.
I take 3 damage. Ouch. Starting out hot.
Bleep, 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 bleep. And on attack, I get to look at the top card of my deck.
You get to do your ability again, yes.
And I'm going to put it on
so unlike other games, we have 2 lanes. We have a ground lane and a space lane. The units cannot interact normally with the different lanes, so
a couple things can, but most can't.
Also, in addition, your creatures cannot block. So even if I had a unit here, he could still attack my base directly, unless the unit has a special ability that prevents it. But normally,
Sentinel. It's called Sentinel.
It's called Sentinel. But in this case, R2 is just going to smack my health point total over here already because he's a jerk. Did I mention he was a jerk?
Bloop, 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 bloop. Of course, you're going to do that in a second to me, too.
Yep.
Because you get the +2. You basically, that's your
version. No, this is a different one.
No, that's a different one.
That's a different one, yes.
Okay, so you brought him out?
Yes, I did.
So then, what am I going to do this turn? I don't know. I think I'm going to do nothing but take initiative at this point.
That's exciting.
Well, I mean, I already spent my 2 or 3.
I'm going to pay 1 to do 1 damage to R2 and to your base.
What's he got against R2?
He
was his buddy.
Was his droid, to be fair, but yes. All right.
He got it from
and then I'm going to attack your base
Padme.
with a TIE fighter, so take 2 more.
And these token sets are available from Fantasy Flight
Fantasy
Games
Flight
and
Games.
GameGenic.
These are official ones, yes. I'm going to pass, sir. So we're going to draw 2. That was a noise.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to drop.
It's a tough call on this one.
It is.
Kind of a tough call.
And then we're ready these.
And you have the. Yeah, I'm gonna dump him. Okay, so I'm gonna tap now. You good to go?
Okay, I am going to pay 2. I'm going to drop Leia out. And she gets to exhaust one of your units, so I'm going to exhaust him.
All right. It's a fair point, sir. That's a fair point.
That's a great ability on her, though. She really helps control the other player.
She does. I'm going to pay 3 to put out. I'm going to play resupply, put this event in play as a resource, and exhaust it.
I personally think that card's a little overpriced, but
It's ramp, baby. It's ramp.
I know. But if it came out ready, I could see 3.
Yeah. We'll see if it pays off.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to play Surprise Tactic. I get +3/+0 for this attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack your base with my Fleet Lieutenant, so that will be 6 attack, or 6 damage on your base.
Alrighty. We need more tokens. Blah. Here we go. 6 damage to max. I'm going to attack your base for 2. Huh? I said 2. No, you totally did not do that correctly. I mean, as much as I want to give you more damage, I'm doing 2, so you're going to take 3
Oh,
off.
I got to take... I was doing it backwards.
I mean, that's fine if you want to do it that way, buddy, but I'm trying to be fair.
Okay.
It's your go.
Okay, I'm going to attack your base with Artutito. And I get to look at the top card of my deck. I'm going to keep it there.
I'm going to claim initiative.
Ooh.
Spicy.
That's all I can do right now, so I'm going to draw 2 cards. Drop 1. And ready, everybody. Let's see, how many right now? 5. 5 for me. Okay.
All right, I get to go first this time. Yay! I got so much I could do this round. I got 6 resources. What am I going to do, buddy? What am I going to do?
You got 6.
I do.
I didn't know you played 2 ramp cards.
I say what?
I didn't know you played 2 ramp cards.
No, I played 1 ramp card. I'd be at 5, but I played 1 ramp card, so I'm at 6. See how that works? Aha.
Math.
Aha, math. I'm going to pay 2 and play Snow Trooper Lieutenant. This guy should look familiar to you.
Yep.
He's going to get a +2 and attack, but he's going to attack R2. So with this one, he's attacking a damaged unit. He gets another +2 and 0, and he gains Overwhelm. So the excess damage goes to the base.
So
he's going to be
2 goes to R2.
He's a 6/3. So 2 goes to R2 and 4 goes to your base.
Okay.
And he takes 1. Well, R2's gone. So.
Yeah.
Hold on. What, no, that's not math. Oh,
there
wait,
was
it
1
is.
there.
It is.
You said it did 4. I did it right this time.
You did right this time. That is correct. You did math, actually. I was not having it right in my head. My bad.
Okay. I'm going to put out a Fleet Lieutenant and then attack your base with my Fleet Lieutenant. So that gives 5 to your base.
All right, buddy boy. It's getting ugly here. I'm going to attack with a TIE Fighter to your base.
I'm going to put out my restored arc.
Is it restored though?
Yeah, it's restored, and it has restored.
Is it restored though?
It is.
It is. You kill me.
Well, you asked.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm
Says
going to
it on the
play
card.
Imperial TIE Interceptor. When played, it does 3 damage to a unit in space.
Ah! I'm going to attack your base with Leia.
Take another 2.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take initiative, sir.
Well, I'm not. So I'm passing.
Getting sticky.
So now I've got 6. And you've got 7.
Well,
Unless you don't want to drop that resource. Feel free.
I think I'm going to. Pretty sure I'm going to, buddy.
Okay, well, I am going to
You're going to do nothing?
do nothing.
Right.
Because you're got the initiative.
I was like, hold on here, man. Hold on here, buddy. All right. So, kind of ruined one of my ideas, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. What am I gonna do? So the other guys are on play. I don't have to worry about those so much. I'm gonna swing. I really want to do damage to him though, right? I'm gonna swing at Leia and trade Leia.
Okay, I'm going to swing at your base with 3.
That's fair. I'm gonna swing at your base for 3. You're gonna take a 5 here. I got you.
I'm going to swing at your base for 3.
I'll keep 3 there and put 5. Now, here comes the important part, guys, that you're going to see here. I have 7 resources, as you see here. I'm going to put out Vader. Are you tapped out, by the way? Or do you still have a full?
I haven't touched any
You haven't
resources
touched
yet.
the resources yet. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, I'm going to put out Vader.
Good for you.
Thanks.
And just a note to the people at home, when you bring out your leader, you don't have to tap anything. It's a common mistake. They just come out when you control that many resources.
Yep, you don't actually pay anything. The action is literally just when you have that much, you put him out and deploy him. And he comes in, unlike other units, he comes in ready to go. He doesn't waste any time.
Well, I'm saying, putting out C-3PO.
That's adorable.
And I'm going to say the number 2. And I get to reveal it and put it in my hand.
Cool. I'm going to swing for your base for 2, sir.
Go ahead. So I'm going to spend 2. And I'm going to play Asteroid Sanctuary on Vader, which
No, you can't.
exhausts an enemy unit. Exhaust an enemy unit.
Oh, wait a minute. I take that back.
And I get a shield token.
I take that back. I thought you couldn't exhaust a non... I thought you couldn't
There's
exhaust a
other
leader
cards.
unit.
There's other cards that are like that, but not Asteroid
I'm
Sanctuary.
going to swing Vader.
Excuse me, you can't go back. You can't go back when I played a card,
Fine.
nudnik.
I didn't know that. I thought it exhausted a non-leader
There are other
unit.
cards that do that, so exhaust Mr. Vader.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
And then give a shield token to somebody who costs 3 or less. How about that Fleet Lieutenant there?
That's not cool.
want to look at his other side real quick. I forgot how many hit points he had.
He's got 7. He can survive. Okay. Gotta remember that for next time, guys. That's what I get for not learning the cards, I guess. Gonna attach this to Vader. When I attach it to him, I do 4 damage to you, and I'm gonna do 4 damage to the Fleet Trooper and knock him out.
Okay. Then I think I'm going to bring Luke Skywalker out to play.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm playing Overwhelming Barrage. Give your friendly unit +2/+2 for this phase. It's going to be Vader. Then it does damage equal to its power divided as I choose amongst anything. So I'm going to divide 10 damage. 7 to Luke. When leader goes away, it goes
No, you're
exhausted.
Yeah, but you put the
Yes.
token.
So 7 to Luke, and who do we want to hit next?
Well, that's shielded, so that'd probably be a waste. If you
Yeah,
want to
we'll
kill
do
some.
3 to 3PO.
3 to 3PO. That's on theme.
That is very on theme.
3PO.
You're good.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to spend 2, and I'm going to put Luke's saber on the Fleet Lieutenant.
Gotcha. All right, buddy boy.
It's your turn.
First Legion Stormtrooper is going to attack him. He gets a +2 because he's attacking a damaged unit. So attacking for 4. So he's doing 1 to him and 3 to the base.
And he takes 1 damage.
And he takes 1 damage, correct.
So what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a 5 over here still? Yeah. I'm going to take initiative.
That's it for me.
So I'm drawing 2 cards. I'm going to ready my cards.
Mm-hmm.
Ready Luke.
Mhm.
Ready the Fleet Lieutenant.
Right, Luke.
Well, you know, as a leader, he can still do his action.
Right.
He just can't come out.
Sure.
Okay, and I have the initiative.
Yes, you do.
So I'm going to spend 2.
We're in the end game now.
I'm going to play Surprise Strike on the Fleet Lieutenant, who's swinging now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on your base.
You got lucky.
You said Luke couldn't win.
The only reason he couldn't win is because I didn't realize that card tapped the non-leader or you'd be dead. You would totally be dead. That's the only reason why you won that.
So Luke wins! Hooray! Luke wins.
Yeah, because you got lucky. So this is called
Lucky.
learning the cards.
Lucky.
Yeah, because I didn't know you could attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
non-leader
forgot. I
unit.
forgot the rule. When Anthony wins, it's skill.
No,
when anybody else wins, it's
that's-
luck.
Yeah, because otherwise
Yeah.
I would have attacked.
Yeah.
I would have attacked with Vader if I had
Yeah.
known. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
That's my fault though. That is on me because I didn't.
You
realize
literally
you can-
tore that part of deck, and you knew that was in there, and you've seen that card.
I
100
thought
times.
all of those cards said a non-leader unit.
No, those are just the cheaper ones.
No, all of them. Almost every other one says non-leader unit. That's literally the only card that doesn't say non-leader unit on it. So
Except for the other one that exhausts the whole side.
Oh yeah, no. There's one that exhausts all units in that arena, but all of the other ones say non-leader unit.
So everybody, Asteroid Sanctuary was the MVP of this deck.
Yeah. Remember, guys, it's any unit, which is literally the only card I think that affects any unit because everything else is non-leader unit. But you would have been dead pretty quickly there. But that was a good game.
Can you say it? Congratulations, Tom, for beating me.
Congratulations for getting lucky.
For getting I'll take getting lucky any day of the week.
I know, right?
So until
Good
next
game.
time, kids.
Hey, where you going? We got to do
What?
our ender here. What are you
Ender?
getting up over
What?
there?
I
Like
just
he's
beat
getting up
you.
there. That doesn't mean jack all. So anyway.
What, are we supposed to hug now?
Guys, thank you for enjoying this game. So you can see these decks are fairly balanced because it all came down really to one card that I should have known what the card did. So that's on me. But it really came down to one card because had he not played that card or had I realized that that card affected non-leaders, I would have done 5 more damage to his base. Murdered all his units like I did later on with Vader tapped. And then that would have been it.
Well, that was kind of how I eked out a win on the last draft at 4 a.m. against Josh,
Yeah.
the developer who knows everything about every card And I luckily pulled the 2 cards that kept his AT from destroying me.
Yeah.
And just held him for 2 rounds and squeaked out the win.
Yeah,
so that's often how this happens.
That card is a really, really good card and goes pretty much automatically in
any yellow deck.
Any yellow deck, it's a great card. To be fair, I might have waited to slap the saber on him before I attacked to do 8 damage. So that's possible.
Yeah, but keep in mind, you also were able to destroy Luke Skywalker before he even got to swing.
Oh well, that I had planned on that. So yes. Which I'm surprised, actually. The only thing I will say, and that's the interesting about this game, is that you went for a race with Luke. You pulled like some of your best race units, though, your best aggro units. You pulled the 2 guys that gave the +2 on attack.
Well, I just knew if I waited for Vader to come out, I'd be destroyed. Mm-hmm. So, like, Sabine's a really good deck to go against a Vader because she ramps quick.
I just think you're lazy.
Luke's not a good ramper.
No, guys.
I'm just lazy. I attacked your base.
Just lazy.
I'm lazy. I attacked your base and I got lucky and I won.
So now you realize how we play here at Misfits HQ. Again, it was a great game, buddy.
You salty bastard.
I am. Where's my salty Matt? Guys, these starter decks are really solid, and this game is a lot of fun even with the starter decks. But trust me,
if you're getting into this game, you got to have this because there's some clutch cards in both of these that don't come in the other set.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's absolutely some of these cards are like auto includes for certain decks. I would say anyway.
Oh, these Fleet Lieutenants for anybody.
Well, those are
in the other one, but you got 3 of them here, right off the bat.
If you want to play Luke Vader, you need their sabers.
You need
without a doubt.
And this is a clutch +3 for 2 to anything too. So you get 3 of these in your deck.
Oh, yeah.
You can put it out on an early person with Luke. I've had Luke Skywalker's lightsaber on R2. Yeah. I just picture him. He's sitting there going, like.
So, guys, we hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing some constructed deck play here very soon, right, man?
Yes. As soon as I can get enough cards to construct a really good deck.
Just construct a half a deck. It's fine. It'll work. We got a box.
That's why drafts are so much fun, because you get such jank and you got to mold it into something.
I made some solid decks even with the stuff we have, even though it isn't optimal. They're still solid decks. Until then, guys, next time, of course, as always, game on.